Okay, everybody. So I've been on the internet for some time now, right? And I gotta say is that there's a lot of things I've seen over the years that's kind of changed drastically. But one thing I want to talk about today is that there's so many people nowadays using the internet for the most wrong things, and I want to talk about what the big issue is right now. As a longtime internet user too, I gotta say one thing too is why are so many YouTubers and so many adults attracted to minors? Like, I gotta admit, it's fucking crazy. Like, I've seen so many scandals on here on YouTube or just other social media platforms, and hell, there's even like predator catching channels where people are getting caught every single couple like days, weeks, could be every day, you never know. Like, I don't know, and even live streams too, like, damn. Like, it's insane how often this happens, and unfortunately it feels like it's not going to get better. Like, YouTube right now has another bot problem, right? And you know, last year they had this bot issue where they were having bots post some really messed up links in the comment section, and they're kind of basically just promoting some really dangerous, outrageous material. I'm not going to say it, but I'm definitely going to put it in like the word font. But oh my god, dude, like, it seems like it's getting worse now because these bots just do not go away, and the sad part is YouTube does not really do much about these bots. I find that shit really concerning, and it's kind of like, what the hell, bro? Like, why aren't you doing anything? And it's not just like basic shit like this on the YouTube as well. There's also people defending this in real life as well. When I see predator catches on YouTube, I see some people justifying like horrible shit, what they do to kids. And it's like, man, why is it so fucking against the grain so bad? It's actually kind of popularized by bigger companies in some ways too. Like, they may not be directed towards it, but it seems like a lot of these companies are more about making a profit than caring about someone else's life being in danger, even kids' lives. Like, unfortunately, I did live with someone who happened to be a predator as a roommate, and I do have a full leak story about this, so if you guys are interested, I will leave a link in the YouTube comment section below if you guys want to hear the whole story, because it is a long one, but man, it's kind of insane how bad this happens, and it's pretty often more than you think. And if you guys don't believe me, bro, go on the internet, type in Google, type in like your state, and then like type in sex offender map, right? There's a lot of maps where it has a whole dot of like people who are potential doing crimes, like being a predator and shit. It's absolutely crazy because when I did it, there was like dots everywhere. I'm like, holy crap. And the scary part is too, you can see exactly where they live, which is rightfully so. See their exact license plates, what type of cars they drive, what places they could work at. It's insane how much information that's available out there. You can see all their mugshots. I'm like, oh my god, it's so bad, man. Like, I don't know, it's like shocking to me. It's like, you gotta be super naive not to know this. So I went ahead and looked up the sex offender registry area in my area just to kind of see what it looks like. And as you can see on this diagram, the round is where the nearby area I have, and don't worry guys, my address is not leaked on here, but holy shit, dude, the red dots mean they are offenders and the blue dots mean they're at work. And all these red dots you see is like absolutely fucking crazy. They're everywhere, bro. So when you guys get curious about your local area, you think your area is safe, look up this shit on your computer no matter what state you are, bro. It's insane. Another thing I want to say about YouTube too is about the YouTube bot comment section. What they're doing is there's a lot of bots who are trying to cosplay as Mr. Beast with a random profile picture, and then they're promoting like really dangerous links on Discords, saying shit like, oh, my content is better, and then they show apparently and exploit a bunch of children and shit on their Discord links. And it's kind of messed up because there's some people who've kind of shown the screenshots a little bit of like how bad the links go, but obviously don't click on them because hell no, you don't want to get in trouble. But it's scary, dude. Like, it is probably the most terrifying thing you'll ever encounter. I've kind of loosely talked about this before on one of my old YouTube channels a while back, but for some odd reason YouTube did not like that, and it was a little fucking crazy because I never expected YouTube to give me any type of community guideline strike, and it was just only because I was saying some names of the video and stuff, because these links promote a very fucked up video that's apparently been floating around the internet. I don't know about you all, but I remember when there was not a lot of YouTube drama as well on the internet as much when it comes to older gaming channels. Like, there were some gaming channels that had some scandals, but none of them were super serious like that with children. Like, some of them were also like domestic violence cases back in the day, which is kind of fucked still, but like, it wasn't anything super deep like it is now. Like, it seems a lot more serious with all the shit that goes on, and I think it's because we have a lot more internet engagement than we ever did like over 10 years ago, because with older YouTube, our lives were more private than it is now, and it seems like a lot more people are putting their lives more on the internet that easily, and so it makes it easier for people to kind of hack into their personal life stuff and trying to see if they slept up or messed up in their evil, mysterious ways. But at least the good thing with this situation is that with the more internet engagement we get, the more and more people get exposed for this stuff, which is great. But the rates of this stuff that's been happening since last year is just really concerning. I don't know if it'll get better, but I do feel like that it will at least slow down a little bit, because, you know, there's a lot of people on this earth. So there's a lot of bad eggs, unfortunately, than good eggs on the earth too, is what I learned in my life as well. And I can also kind of understand what stuff my parents were talking about when it came to going outside and just enjoying myself, because there's a lot of messed up shit like this even back then. But now with internet and social media on our hands, I feel like it's just now gotten easier for them to pull this crap, because there's a lot of people that try to make money off this pyramid scheme shit, and it's terrible through trafficking in like the cities, and also trafficking from other ways too. I also saw a crazy video of people actually doing the opposite and scamming predators to try to make a profit off them to make that easy buck, which is also kind of funny, but also like, damn, like a reverse Uno card. But one thing I will say too before in today's video is be careful who you trust in your life, whatever it's friends, family members, your uncle, sometimes your grandparents. You just kind of never know. I've seen fucking veterans also get exposed on here for being like predators, and even police as well. You just kind of never know, and it's really terrifying. And some people like to stereotype the way they look, but honestly, dude, anyone can be a predator. That's sad. Like on my old channel, man, I was interacting with a YouTuber that wanted to collab on a video, and of course, this dude was asking me some crazy questions about certain things, and then he got really deep to the point where he was getting into some really fucked up questions about like children, and I immediately blocked his ass and never interacted in with him again. And that was on like my old channel, man, because there's a lot of crazy shit videos I was making just to get views. What I was doing was I was on Wikipedia reading like gore related stuff in the description, then just describing it to people, because I ain't gonna fucking watch that and fuck me up, because I've seen some of that when I was a kid too. But honestly, that could be another video for another day. But yes, be careful who you trust. Alrighty, everybody, that will conclude for today's video. If you guys have any type of crazy encounters like this in life, or some fucking friend betrayed you because of something like this, like something creepy, or someone that you knew or encountered, feel free to let me know, because I want to read them. Because, man, there's a lot of crazy stories some people have also told me themselves, besides like me, what happened with me in this situation. I really do hope that YouTube does one day try to go ahead and fix this type of crap, because I don't know how long this will go any longer before YouTube kind of steps in and tries to demonetize a lot of the creators, because for some odd reason, when something like this lingers on their website, then becomes a big federal issue later on with the media, YouTube will for some reason will punish the creators instead of just like fix it properly to get what they need before this goes out of hand. And YouTube's kind of known for this, and I love YouTube, but man, they're not very good in the corporate stance of everything when it comes to resolving major issues. I really do hope you all find peace in this situation, and I really do feel sorry for anyone that's been exploited like this. Alrighty, everybody, life update. So, it's been pretty fun. I've been having a great summer so far. I've been working a lot. I've also been working on my car. I had to take some extra days off just to fucking work on my car, because it was acting up to the point I was afraid I couldn't drive it to work. Thankfully, my job stepped in with some voluntary time off, because I still want to lock in, and I have been locking in, but fuck, dude. You gotta get to work, you know? The cool part is, too, is that they're letting us have 4th of July off for most of the day, but, you know, we have to go in at 10:30 for an overnight shift. But the coolest part is it's all time and a half, so I'm really excited about time and a half, man, because I don't get that very often. And then the long 2 weeks of working 14 days with like 2 days off will start as well, and I'm excited because money is money, you know. It'll pay off. Also, everybody, have you guys heard of Summerween? Like, there's a trend that's going on the internet where people are bringing their Halloween decorations around July to celebrate Halloween early or twice a year. And I find it interesting, because at first I thought it wasn't really that big of a thing, but apparently my girlfriend and I went to Home Goods to go see this shit right after I got my car fixed, and wow, yeah, there's a lot of Halloween stuff already in certain stores, and I'm really shocked because this is the earliest I've ever seen Halloween shit. So I guess if anyone's interested, because I do low-key love Halloween, yeah, that's going on right now. So anyone that wants to see some Halloween decorations, check out Home Goods right now. It's popping. Alrighty, I'm done yapping. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.